Peace, y'all. It's C. Day 4. Thought I'd start something or try something different. So I'm starting it first thing in the morning. It ain't even 8 o'clock yet. On my way to work. We 10% through this thing. The 40 days to 40. So, yeah. Getting consistent. You dig? So, today, I wanted to change it up because I'll be running out of energy at the end of the night trying to do these. Sometimes I be forgetting and then just trying to smush them in there. So, you know, I'm trying to get better at it because that's what this whole thing about. And today I want to talk about affirmations or just having the right positive mindset. Damn, what was that? Let me roll these windows up. Like I was saying, I want to talk about affirmations and having a positive mindset and getting over the BS. Like, don't dwell too much on the past or really yesterday. So, when I wake up, first thing I tell myself is, thank you, God, for making me, waking me, and taking me. Wherever I'm headed, where I end up, I won't dread it. Locked in, you feel me? It's a difference. So, from there, you know, say a couple prayers. Some Allah's the greatest. Alhamdulillah and all that, you know. Do my thing. Give a little bit of thanks, but I probably need to do it more and just not first thing in the morning, just throughout the day, some praises, some prayers, some, you know, work on asking for grace or just being graceful. You know, I'm talking almost from my aspect, but I wanna put it so other people get it, you did. So really, in telling myself that I need to move past whatever I'm going through. Stop looking too much behind me, because when you look behind you, what? You can't see what's in front of you. On top of that, another way to look at it, if you're looking back or something, or like say you had some issue with somebody, or you and somebody didn't work on something, or just you had some business that was unfinished, you work too much on that, you focus too much on that, you might mess up the business ahead of you. Actually, the business at hand. So, like, I'm trying to get over, you know them troopers out here. They say I-20 like Mario Kart. Lost my focus a bit. But I'm back. I wanted to talk about this lady. I got into an argument with her. She's like a security guard at basically one of the business lots, you know, like it'd be a bunch of businesses, whatever, in the place, and she's security of the whole place. So one day they doing the whole parking lot, like they paving it, they writing the lines down, all that. I get to work early before all the businesses open, whatever. So she's in the parking lot putting these cones down, like blocking off areas where people can park where they can. Now she's putting the cones in the area where I would usually park, but the whole parking lot is roped off. Not really roped off. It's just empty. It's like yellow tape in places. All this. They're paving. You know, they about to put all that blacktop stuff down, write the lines in. So she's in front of my job, like still putting the cones up, so I had to walk up to her anyway. I walk up to her, I say, excuse me, miss, is it okay for me to park where I'm parked? Will I have enough time? Do I have to move it? Like, I don't want to be told. She goes, I don't know. I'm just security. I say, I'm not trying to be rude, but you out here working with the people that's parking. I mean, that's doing this work. And she said, no, I ain't. I'm like, ma'am, you're holding cones and blocking off areas that I would usually park. And at that moment, she said, didn't your mama tell you how to say good morning to somebody when you speak to them or something? And then did one of these shoe moves. I'm done. I ain't talking to you no more. At that point, I said, what did I say to this lady? Because I got ignorant quick. I ain't even going front. She bringing up my mom and what my mom taught me. Like, she talking about what my mom taught me. Then your mama teach you not to just blatantly disrespect somebody you can't whoop. Then your mama teach you not to have energy for strangers like that if you ain't about to take it there. You ain't about to pepper spray me. You ain't hold no toast or nothing like that. And I wasn't disrespectful. But the first thing I said to her was, my opening to you was, excuse me. Like, I was pleasant with you. I was respectful. I don't have to say good morning to you. And then she said something again about my mama. And my response was, lady, F your mama. Feathers ruffled. So this like 2 months ago. Feathers ruffled. She said something like F your mama, your daddy. Like, she tried to come back and be, tried to pop it like I did. But me just saying F your mama to her caught her off guard. You could just see her like clutching her pearls, whatever. And like, I probably said some more stuff like explain to her like she was holding the cone, so she really was working for them and all that. I just didn't want my car towed. I work here. Long story short, she had this little attitude. She was ice grilling me. I'll go inside my job. So she's staring at me through the window because it's a big old glass window for, I don't know, for probably 15, 20 minutes. And then I end up like going in the back. She sees my manager when I'm not around. She pulls her to the side. She tells her what happened, her side of it. I come back out. My manager said, you got into it with that lady? I said, yeah, I told my manager exactly what happened. I ain't hold back, ain't hold no punches, nothing. I told her exactly what happened. And even to the point my manager looking at me like an owl, like, who? Like, you did? So, anyway, that day goes by. I tell my manager, it wasn't in my best character, but she pushed me there early this morning. She gonna bring up my mom, all that. My manager understood. She was just like, oof. She ain't know I had that side of me. So, anyway, I come in here. It's some days, because, I move around when I work. I go from different locations. So sometimes I go to this location maybe 5 days a week. And then sometimes I might not go for a week or so. So, but every time I'm here early in the morning, the security is ice grilling me. She rolling her eyes at me. She might be even, once it's open, she might even come in the location, roll her eyes at me, look through me, all this goofy stuff. So I'm at work yesterday, and she's doing the same thing. Like, she's really in my way. Like, I'm trying to get the things and stuff like that. She just standing around. She bored. So she's really like looking at me like she got attitude, looking through me. She doing all her usual tactics. So I'm like, you know what? This tension been going on too long. This is what I'm telling myself. I walk up to her. I say, Miss, I apologize for that interaction we had back in the day. I got besides myself, and I don't want it to affect us past what that was. That was a couple second exchange, and we be acting weird. And she looked at me and she said, oh, that is you. I didn't even know that was you. I had to think for me. And I'm just like, if you security and you don't know the person that you was arguing with, and you just ice grilling me randomly every day, you probably in the wrong job. That's how we got to this. This is all what I'm thinking in my head, though. I ain't say none of that. So she looking like, she still got the ice grill. So I'm looking at her like, just smiling, just wait for a response. And she trying to say everything, but I accept your apology, which I understand. But in her trying to say, okay, like, I really, that was, and then she like, all right, and kind of walked off. And for a minute, I felt like I shouldn't even said nothing to this lady. I almost like did my 1-2 again. I almost was like, I'm like, why you being phony? Like, you act like you don't know who I am. You ice grill me every day. And now it wasn't even about accepting the apology. I'm just trying to move forward, as I'm talking about like not dwelling on the past. So I mean, it comes full circle. But I didn't even go there because that's in the past. You feel me? I let that go over my head, just roll off my back like water. You did. And yeah, it left me a little wet. My shirt was a little wet. It's hot in the A though, so I'll dry. So I'll let that just go. And I wanted to say something, but it is what it is. It's a new day. I'm about to go back to the same location. She gonna ice grill me when I get out the car. And I'm gonna give her what's happening. I'm gonna go about my day. Cause you can't dwell on the past, it's gonna fuck up the money in front of you. Point blank. So I mean, this stuff I've been knowing. I'm about to be 40. I just haven't practiced it well. I practice. But you have to be well practiced, you know, in this life. If you're trying to get ahead, stay out this fucking rat race, you dig? Like, cause it's truly a rat race. I'm trying to flip my camera so you can see what traffic look like on 20 trying to get to 75, cause this shit truly, like, we packed in this motherfucker like we in Algernon's maze. You dig? Yo. That's ignorant. Yeah. Rat just jumped in front of me. So, I'm about to head it to work. Wanted to say what's up to y'all before I forget. And it be 10 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. I done smoked 2 back to back. And I gotta go be a jumping bean or a bean bag for C's. Like, I don't really be having much to say. I'm trying to get better at this. And I would say, through practice, I'm getting a little better. Who knows? By like next week, I have a couple haikus to recite to people or something. You did? Have more experiences to talk about. But until next time, peace. Stand on top of shit. You did? Oh, and this last one, because you know I'm the acronym king. You dig? I got this last one. It's called edits. It's every day is the same. You dig? So that one, that's sort of like Groundhog reference. But I mean, Monday to Sunday, you should treat it the same. I don't subscribe to no religious type of things or no groups or really like the 9 to 5 work day. So to me, I look at it as every moment I got a chance to improve. And all of that is consistent with my total message. And since I know that, I gotta practice that. You can do the same. You should do the same. And shit, we should do the same. Point blank. That's it. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do, because I'm gonna do what I do.